hauntings, and that freaked her out.
The minute I turned off the light, she screamed. She was like, "Oh!" And then I felt hair like sweeping my left cheek up and down.
You're listening to Haunted Hour, real ghost stories from real people.
Hey, welcome everyone.
Hey guys, welcome.
Welcome. We actually cannot have a very serious introduction.
Actually, I can't hear anything at all, bro.
We cannot have a serious introduction. Okay, just hold on.
Okay,
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Okay, you can hear me, and let's get on to the show. Hey, I'm your host Indra Sahib.
And I'm your host, Noel Boyd.
Welcome to Haunted Hour.
Yes. We are live every Friday.
That's 3 years, by the way.
Yes.
Three.
Live every Friday at 9:30 p.m. Today we are live on YouTube as well. Yeah, it's been a while since we catered to the YouTube folks. So if you're tuning into us on YouTube, hello.
Hello there, YouTubers.
Yeah, the only problem is we won't be able to read your comments
correct.
because we're just streaming our comments now only on Facebook.
Yes, exactly. Well, Noel, man, week in, week out, we start the show by asking, how's your week, right?
Yeah.
Let's start with, how's your day?
Yeah, I had a very productive day.
Yeah.
Worked through some scripts. What else did I do?
And by the way, I saw your show last night. Man, the music and mental health.
Correct.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank you for watching.
Masterpiece.
If you guys didn't watch it, it's on the Underground Facebook page, right? All you have to do is search for Underground, and you'll be able to find it there. We were live yesterday at 8:30 p.m. and as the show is called is Music and Mental Health, so it was all about mental health.
Yeah.
And we had two very talented local musicians that joined the show.
Fantastic. That's 3 fantastic, by the way.
Thank you for that. So how's your day?
My day has been very productive too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, been doing some visiting, trying to catch up with life.
Right?
Yeah.
So do you have a good Friday?
Yeah, definitely a good Friday. I managed to meet up with some relative and friends because before I came here, I was from Woodland, by the way.
Woodlands.
Yeah,
Okay.
Woodland. So I attend a gathering there,
Mm-hmm.
and on the way back to the east side, oh my god, it rained heavily, man.
Oh yeah, because you ride a motorbike, right?
Yeah.
And then you would feel it more
Yes.
than I think everybody else.
And I'm stuck in the middle, man.
Well, it's a good thing you made it to the studio.
Yeah, luckily, man. Wow.
Unlucky or lucky.
Hey, it's lucky that we can go live. Okay.
Yeah.
So for those who are tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. And for those who appreciate our content, please do not forget to like and share this podcast.
Right. Yeah. So whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, just like and share. It will help us get out to more people. And if you want to help us along, you can buy us a coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. Buy us a copy. The link is just above Indra. It's buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yeah, GFS TV.
Okay. And then later on,
Yeah.
we're going to have a Q&A where you guys can ask
Questions.
any questions you want.
Yeah.
And then we will do our best to answer.
Basically, Noel will be the one who will be answering all the questions.
I don't mind.
Yeah. I'm just here just to fill in the gap. Lah.
Yes. A very big gap though.
Hey, but serious. If you want to like ask Hantu question, like you have to direct the question to Mr. Noel here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what kind of questions would you answer?
I will answer like, okay, what you prefer for breakfast? An omelette or a bagel?
Mirabus?
Gee, very atas, omelette or bagel?
Or Mirabus? I found out today, right? You have a diploma in massage, is it?
Diploma in body massage.
Where do you get this diploma from?
I took this diploma program is a international diploma program. Basically, the cert is from Australia actually.
Right.
Yeah. So the learn how's yeah
I'm falling asleep
the
quick.
learning process and the classes are all conducted in Singapore
Right.
for Singapore students.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And you never ever offered me a massage. I've stepped
Why?
into the studio so many times. This is what our 15
Why?
app.
Why you have to bring this up that I have a diploma in? By the way, the diploma is a combined diploma, body massage plus physiology and anatomy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if any of you guys out there, if you want a free massage, all you have to do is
No more free massage day.
just leave a comment. If you're staying in the eastern part of Singapore, yeah, he will drop by.
No. That's so wrong to promote. Okay, let's get on to the show, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then later on, we're gonna speak to a man. He's very insightful.
Wow.
He runs a football podcast, and
Nice.
he was stationed at the Old Police Academy. I think he did his training there, and we're gonna speak to him about his paranormal experiences at the Old Police Academy.
Wow.
So today, the team, it's all police, right? We're just gonna
Yep.
talk about the popo today. So. It's
Fire.
It's time for terrifying trivia.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about the Old Police Academy. Here we go.
Here we go.
The Old Police Academy is a defunct police training school facility that's located at number 1 Mount Pleasant Road, and that's off Thomson Road in Singapore. It was the primary training institute for the Singapore Police Force Training Command until December 2005. When most of the school's functions moved to the new Home Team Academy in Choa Chu Kang, today it's been gradually demolished to make way for the upcoming Mount Pleasant MRT station, as well as future housing redevelopment and land repurposing. The Old Police Academy first functioned as the permanent home of what was then known as the Police Depot in 1929. Wow, that's a long time ago.
Wow.
It continued to serve as a police training ground when the police depot was renamed the Police Training School in 1945. And during the period from 16 September 1963 to 9th August 1965, when Singapore was part of Malaysia, the school was renamed Sekolah Latihan Police before reverting to its former name upon Singapore's independence. Now, there's a senior police officers' mess called SPOM. This was completed in January 1931 and is located at 153 Mount Pleasant Road. During the Japanese occupation, the grand black and white bungalow was occupied by Japanese officers, including the Japanese military police, also known as the Kampentai. Some of the colonial houses at Mount Pleasant were occupied by senior officials from the Japanese army, while others were taken over by the Kampentai. The estate served as one of the several work camps established for prisoners of war who were tasked to build the Shinto shrine on the shores of MacRitchie Reservoir. Now, I know for a fact that the Shinto shrine is heavily haunted,
Wow.
and you are not allowed, right? You are not allowed to go into the area because it is a chargeable offense. Well, there are many ghost stories regarding the Old Police Academy. The most common one is trainees that wake up to find long black hair on their pillows.
Ooh.
Yep.
Scary, man.
and then-
Scary, man.
I mean, they have seen other stuff as well. Like, I mean, we hear so many stories from folks that used to train there. They can hear marching. You will hear people swimming in the swimming pool, and then they'll look up from their bunks and they don't see anybody in the pool.
Man, a lot of my mates, they are from the old PA, man.
Okay. Have you heard any stories?
One story that is very prominent to me because my good friend, right? He's my best friend. He went to PA, and during his batch, right, he have a spot where he always go and smoke.
Okay.
Okay, but he only can smoke at night
Why?
because there's no yellow. Okay, I'm not supposed to reveal this, right? But okay, but the that is for the old PA. But for recruits back then, they are not allowed to smoke, right? They are not allowed to smoke inside the PA.
Oh,
You don't know,
I always thought that you could. I mean, I didn't come from the police academy. How
No.
would I know this?
You can ask anyone that come from the police academy. They will tell you that they have no yellow line like army.
Yeah,
okay?
the yellow box that
Yeah, the
we
yellow
have in
box,
army
right?
camps here.
So my friend, he have to sneak out at night to smoke. So he go and smoke at this very particular place at the ground level, at the back of the company line. And it's very dark, very eerie.
Yep.
And he told me that
Mhm.
when because he have to squat there, because he cannot be seen, right? He has
Yeah.
to squat. So every night is okay for him. But one particular night, when he was smoking, he saw a black figure, lah, bro, approaching him.
Mm.
He cannot he cannot configure what's that black figure, right? But he's like too he became very panicked. So anyway, he just threw his cigarette and he run away and go up to to his bunk.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the story that he told me, lah. And that very weekend when he booked out, right? And that is a very story that he actually shared to us.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's why this story is still fresh in my mind.
Okay. I never knew that smoking is not allowed there, but you know,
Yeah.
I got a friend who is a superintendent. I'm gonna ask him about this. Like, why can't they smoke? I mean, if
It's different.
everybody else can, right?
I don't
Why
know.
not them?
They have their reason, definitely.
Yeah,
They have their reason.
I want to know the reason. I want to just because I'm capable like that.
Wow. Pain in the ass.
So, what's your friend's name? I'll text him now. What's your friend's name?
No. He will get into trouble, okay?
Is he still with the police force?
No lah. He just served 2 years. I mean, he just served 3 months there
Mhm.
as a recruit.
Yeah.
Right. And after that, he was posed to a station.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's fine. What, you know, he's not gonna get into trouble anyway.
Man, he ROD long time already.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if my statement will make him like get into trouble or not.
Yeah, but nobody knows who he is.
Okay, but the thing is, right? Why cannot smoke inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, we just skip that question.
Okay.
Okay, what's your take of like the old PA being very haunted?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people would tell me stuff. My dad was a policeman, and then my dad would tell me stories as well.
Oh, he's a full-time policeman.
Yeah.
I see.
So I used to go to the old PA a lot, like really a lot. So I know like a lot of the places, you know. I mean, I could get around when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never really experienced anything there. But
Yeah.
I did experience something at Mount Pleasant Road, which is the road that leads to Old PA. And it's supposed to be very haunted.
That very road.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the history behind that road?
I don't know. I think a lot of stuff happened during the war. It's always, everything leads back to the war somehow in this country. But there was once I took a taxi with a friend from Far East Plaza. This was maybe at about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And then we're going to go back to my office at Thompson Hills.
Okay.
And then we are sitting in this taxi. And then suddenly, right, when we were at Mount Pleasant,
Yeah.
and he started speaking to me in a foreign language.
Who, the taxi driver?
No, my friend.
Your friend?
Yeah. And this was maybe in the year, 2004? And then I used to be very scared of stuff like this, right?
No.
And then I start backing away from him because
Okay.
he turned to me,
Yeah.
and he was speaking this foreign language, and his voice sounded female.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the taxi driver was this old Malay man, right?
Yeah.
So this story is actually in my book. So the taxi driver had his songkok on,
Okay.
and the taxi driver started driving really slow. And the taxi driver was rehearsing. Not
Reciting.
Yeah. Sorry, reciting. Not he had nothing to rehearse for. He was
He's
reciting
ready to recite already.
his verses.
Yeah.
So I had this guy speaking to me in a foreign language.
Okay.
I had the driver reciting his prayers. I was so scared.
Why should you be scared? You should be happy that someone there is to control the situation. What?
No, it was making it worse because this guy, my friend,
Okay.
became very agitated.
Of the recitation.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then so the taxi driver asked me, what do I want to do? And then I told him, like, whatever you do, then don't stop the car because I have to get out with him, right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
he actually drove us all the way to my office.
Okay.
And then I remember getting out of the car. I left my friend in there. I went to my office. You know, I had to unlock the door.
Yeah.
And then the taxi driver, of course, comes out, opens the door, and this guy crawls out of the taxi.
Out.
He crawls out and then he starts crawling up the stairs.
Weirdo lah, bro. Weirdo.
And then I went to the office and I locked the door.
Yeah.
So he was outside,
Okay.
just crawling up and down. And then after that, he laid down. And then I was calling my staff.
Definitely, he get very fatigued lah.
Yeah. So I called my staff. I was like, guys, because we were all at Far East Plaza together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I called them and I said, you know what? You guys have to come back to the office, man. I cannot handle this alone.
Alone, yeah. Correct.
Yeah, 'cause I have no idea what to do. And then so they take like maybe an hour to get back. And then when they come in, like this guy came in through the back door of the office. He took out this prayer paper from his wallet. I remember it was yellow,
Okay.
triangle shaped thing. And it was all folded. He takes a pail of water. He burns this paper, throws it into the pail. Right, so it's ashes. He stirs it up. We unlock the door. The moment he sees us walking, right, towards him, he sat up.
Wallah.
Yeah, and this guy is not fit at all. Yeah, he's this chubby man. Yeah, and then he sits up by himself, and then he turns towards us. And I remember, like, I could have shat my pants. And then he posed the contents of the pail on him, and this guy just collapses on the ground.
Wow, that real lah.
Yeah, and then we dragged him into the office. We left him in the corner.
Okay.
I went home.
Yeah.
Next day in the morning, I think I came back at about 8 plus.
Man, you left him there, let him sleep there.
Yeah.
What if like he suffocated and like need help to like to certain things or what?
I don't know, bro. I knew at that point in time that I didn't want to.
You jeopardize his safety, man.
Anyway,
Right.
but my office had really good CCTV by Cisco, by the way, so I could see everything in really good quality.
Yeah, it's just an excuse.
So anyway, the next morning, all of us got in really early,
Okay.
and this guy finally woke up, and he was wondering why he was drenched because he was still wet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because
But it's air conditioned, what?
yeah, still
Supposed to be like, it would definitely dry up, what?
no lah,
No
but
ah.
his clothes were still wet,
Oh my.
and he had no recollection how he got back to the office.
And the office door is locked.
Yeah.
From the outside.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he can unlock from
yeah, he can like,
inside
if he wants. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had no recollection how he got to the office or what happened. Yeah.
Any vivid memory that he explained to you before upon he went blackout or what?
No.
No.
None at all.
Wow, that's strange, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So even to this day, he has got no idea that happened.
So do you think that your friend is being possessed
Obviously, yeah.
right at that very place?
Yeah. Definitely.
Wow, scary,
but it was
bro.
by a female entity.
Yeah.
I think now, if it happened,
Mm.
I wouldn't have been. I mean, of course, I wouldn't be scared. I'd be so excited. I would just get all my equipment and all, and then I'll do a research on this guy. That's me now, right?
Hey, scary, bro. Imagine. Okay, I don't want to like force you to imagine this right now, right? But the thing is, imagine me and you right now in the studio. Either one of us, right, being possessed during our live podcast.
Yeah.
Imagine. Then I start with me. Maybe for me, when if let's say if I'm possessed, I start to throw things. I start to like bang the table. I start to like shout at you in foreign language.
Yeah.
And then to make it more real, right? My voice is sound like so rough and like like that ghostly sound. How will you react, brother?
I would just urinate on you. You'll be fine, bro. I promise you this.
Oh my god! I thought you want to lock the door, lock this studio up, and then after that you left me here
No,
alone.
first thing, I'll let this go on for a while because it will make this whatever we do is gonna go viral.
Yeah, definitely.
And then after that, I'll urinate on you. Then I'll leave and I'll go back to my wife and child.
Hey, don't
Why?
Don't please
Well, your wife will know where you are.
You have to bring me back home, man.
No, we leave that to your wife. Okay, let's move on to the real or fake segment.
Yeah. Let's go to the real or fake.
Well, the following video is from across the causeway. It's from Malaysia, and it's from a police station.
So
And
you want me to show the video now?
no, wait. Come on, man.
Okay. Sorry.
So it's from a police station in Malaysia. You would see doors opening and closing. We want to know what you think. Just bear in mind that one door opens inwards and the other one opens outwards. So if it's the wind,
Creepy.
I don't think it can be the wind, because if it's the wind, then it's going to open in one direction. Anyway, watch this video.
Yeah.
So if you've never seen a police station before in Malaysia, this is how it looks. Obviously, there's no members of the public here. And you would see the door on the right open a little bit. Yeah, it just opened. And then it's going to open the full extent. And then the other door swings open. Yeah. And then these policemen panic.
Oh man. Crazy.
Yeah. So this guy checks that door. After that, you'll see, I think
That
two...
guy got balls, man.
Yeah. The guy looked and he said, okay, I think I'm going to go do something else now.
Oh. But it happened so fast, bro.
Yeah. And then you look at this guy that walks up. All he does is he takes out his mobile phone. He's probably like the inspector of the station.
Probably he might post it on social media, maybe.
Yeah. And he's like, okay, what's happening here? Huh? And then this other guy comes with the baton. And then now we can look at the replay. This time
Slow-mo.
we've got arrows for you. So we're going to look at the door on the extreme right. Yeah, that door. You see it open just a little bit.
Creepy.
Nobody notices that. And then it's going to open wide.
Wow.
And then the other one swings open. Yeah.
Ooh.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, please.
How real is that, man? How real is that? Ooh.
Like, from this video itself,
Yeah.
you see which of the policemen are very brave. Like, what the first guy, he goes to the door. The other one that's sitting directly in front of the door, he's like, no.
He just stand there only.
I'm going to stand my ground. Then another guy walks in and he goes like, hey, cannot lah. And then he walks back. And then one guy takes out his phone for some reason.
Wow, scary, man.
Yeah, like, to me, right?
Yeah.
If it's the wind and then both doors are going to swing open.
Cannot be wind, bro.
Yeah.
It's a freaking
Yeah,
police station.
Yeah, they'll swing inwards. Like, you just say it is the wind.
Yeah.
But one swung inwards, the other one, went outwards.
Yeah,
so,
correct.
So what was that? What do you think it was?
Okay, from looking at this video, right, I would suspect, right, highly suspect, definitely there's a spirit there that is trying to like
Make a police report?
you don't make fun, you don't make fun, no.
Okay.
No lah. But the thing is, I definitely suspect that is definitely a spirit that come to like either haunt the police station or either trying to send them a message.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, bro?
Yeah. Initially, when I first watched the video, I thought to myself, yeah, it could be the wind, but then it didn't make sense to me, like why one door would open this way, the other one, of course, went the other direction.
Yeah. Sekali, we never see, because, looking at this video, right, visually, we only see the front view of the CCTV. Maybe the entrance view of the if there's a CCTV that is right at the entrance,
yeah, the entrance, yeah.
It'll be very helpful for us to investigate this case, whether it's real or fake.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be someone behind the wall of that very entrance might be playing tricks.
Yeah.
On these
Could
buggers
be.
inside.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be. I think it's
But who want to prank? Who want to prank while you are on duty, man?
I don't know.
And they are adults, We're talking about highly professional police officers, and then they are the fully grown men and adults.
If you are a Malaysian, please let me know what you think of your police force.
Yeah,
Because I can't comment on it, right? Because we'll get slammed because how can Singaporeans comment on the Malaysian police?
Are you trying to refer to me or what?
No, not you. I'm just looking at you. I wasn't referring to you. Come on, man. Why so sensitive today? Okay, so Guys, what do you think it was?
Yeah.
I think it's Hantu Jahat, man.
Okay, let's see the comments right from our viewers.
Yeah.
Okay. From Levy, she said that he said that look fake, maybe strong wind. Sure, man, strong wind. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I don't think so as well.
I don't think so. If it's strong wind, right? We can see the visual of the wind velocity from the outside.
Yeah.
Because when the door swing open, right, you can see what is outside. What, and looking at it outside, I don't think so is that near to the atmosphere. Usually when you enter a police station, right, definitely you enter the courtyard first, maybe. And after that you enter the alley before you go into the main entrance door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? Say, okay, Melanie Teo. Hey, Melanie.
Hey, Mel.
I think real. No wind can move that kind of door. Yeah, true.
So Mel is in Kuala Lumpur. Mel, can you tell us what you think of the Malaysian police?
Yeah. Okay, we have from Andy here.
Andy.
I believe it's real and can tell that it's raining, bro.
Oh, is that the rain?
Yeah, it's raining. Oh my god. Is that raining?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's raining.
Oh, there's heavy rain.
Wow. And it's a very good sound effect, man.
I don't know whether the viewers can hear this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy mentioned here, I believe it's real. And can tell that Ghost is very angry with the police. Ghost is very angry with the police. Maybe Ghost is, in a way, trying to express their emotion and their anger. Because why? These policemen are still inside the police station and not outside. You know?
Yeah, they should be out like patrolling, right? Yeah.
Okay, we have a few more.
Yeah.
From Steph Sim. Okay, I think the door is loose screw. It happens. Sure.
Maybe.
Cannot be the door got mechanical problem just like that. Man, if I were to, and furthermore, 2 doors at one go.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm one of the police officer of that very station, right? If I were to report to work, then I open up the door, and I find that this door is loose. The first thing that I'm going to do as a good police officer, or maybe a good staff of that very company, whatever, I would definitely highlight this to management, and they will get it fixed. Because it's safety issue, bro. Right?
Yeah.
And it's a glass door.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So, and then, I don't know if glass door got hinge. I think they do have hinge.
Yeah.
And in terms of engineering design, right? The hinge is really strong, no, bro. I don't think so. Got anything got to do with loose hinge or loose screw.
Okay.
Do you think so, no, bro?
I'm just gonna go with whatever you say, bro.
Okay, we have another comment here. I'm sure not only the spirits are angry with the Malaysian police. So who else that the spirit are angry with? Can you elaborate further?
Yeah, it maybe, right. This spirit is from like one of their murder scenes, and then there's unfinished business. Yeah, one answers, one wants them to investigate more. I mean, there's so many possibilities from this one footage.
Yeah. I think that can happen, bro. Like a lost soul, maybe that has relation with police officers. Might want to give them a heads up of what's coming. Maybe their upcoming case or what, no? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, we have another comment here by Chun Jet. 90% is real, or maybe the ghosts want to prank the police.
Maybe, yeah, because there are a lot of playful ghosts.
But why? Why they want to prank the police?
Yeah, just to get the reaction. I mean, ghosts can prank anyone, right? If you get a playful one, so maybe it was just their lucky day.
Yeah. So why can't they prank firefighters or prank? But army personally are always being pranked at camp.
Yeah.
In camp now. Sorry.
Yeah, so once in a while, I think the police should get a bit of excitement. Yeah.
In what ways? Wow. But okay, honestly, we haven't give our verdict yet.
I think it's real.
For you,
Yeah.
why? Why do you think it's real?
I already told you just now, I don't think it's the wind. If it's the wind, then it will, both doors will open the same way, you know. I mean, I know nothing about this, but to me, it's like common sense. So that's why I think it's real.
Wow. For me personally, right? I think it is real also.
Yay!
I'm here. I'm with you on this, Noel.
Wow.
Seriously,
Not bad.
I'm with
We're on
you.
the same page.
Yeah, because the swinging of the door, right? The swing motion of the very door. I think no human being want to like swing that hard.
Mm.
Am I to say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, only.
Yeah.
I expect better response from you, lah, bro.
No, I think so. But you know what I think? We should get on with our phone interview because Rasvinder has been waiting for us. So we're going to speak to Rasvinder. He has trained at the Old Police Academy. He's going to tell us about his experiences. We're going to call him right now.
Yeah, I'm going to bring in our one and only, our special guest for tonight, Mr. Rasvinder. Hey.
Hi guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
How are you, man?
I like good. I like what both of you are wearing, representing the two teams that I support.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow, not bad, huh?
This is not coincidence, no. This is paranormal, by the way.
This is fit.
So you support? Okay, I assume you support Italy, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, in terms of the international stage,
Yes.
and you support Manchester United.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
In your face, Noel. In your face.
I don't mind. Hey, is it possible to put his volume a little higher because I can't really hear?
Okay, let me. Okay, Ken. That's the highest I can go.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe your
Or
phone.
do you need me to speak up?
Yeah,
Can.
yeah. I think this is great.
Hmm.
So, bro, which year were you at the Old Police Academy?
I was enlisted in 2005.
Hmm.
Okay.
So shall I just kick on with the story?
Sure.
Let's go.
Okay. So the first story was I'm part of a regular squad.
Hmm.
So regular squad, normally we stay in the Charlie Koi, but it was not vacant at that point of time because the previous squad was still occupying it. So we put up at the Delta Koi first. So this happened not directly to me, but in a way it's linked to me. So my friend, he got up in the middle of the night. I'm sure you've heard all these stories quite often, where people get up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, and then buddy system, you got to bring someone along.
Uh-huh.
So he thought he brought someone that was me along to go to the toilet. So he went to the toilet, did his business, got back, and he saw me sleeping on the upper bunk of the bed. So he was thinking, that's too freaky, it can't be. I would, quickly bypass him and get up to the upper bunk so fast and be sleeping. So he freaked out a bit and he just went to sleep. Next morning, he asked me whether was I awakened by him for this request to follow him to the toilet. I told him no. I wasn't awakened at all. I was just sleeping the whole night.
Wow.
So then he knew, okay, this is something else that followed him to the toilet.
Yeah, but whatever followed him looked like you?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Took my form, I guess.
Wow.
So that's one. And then in that same koi, there was one of those nights where, it was lights out already, but we were all just chilling, having all our little conversations going around in that room. So this guy, I noticed he was having his conversation, and then he was one of the first fellows to go to sleep at night. We didn't think much about it. And next night, he told us that the reason why he went to sleep was because he saw some small kids running around in the room. Some were running in between us. Some had
Small
playfully,
kids.
yeah.
Wow.
Some had playfully stopped and just put their hand on one of our guys' shoulder and listening to the conversations that we were having. So he freaked out and he went to sleep because he says he can see things like that.
Okay.
So that was the second one.
Hmm.
So those two happened at the old PA lah, Delta Koi.
This is while.
The third,
This is while. Sorry to interject you. This is while you are during your BMT stage or PTP stage. Am I to say that?
yeah, that's right.
But did anybody find like long strands of black hair on the pillows?
No, we didn't find. Nobody found that.
Okay.
At all.
Interesting.
Yeah. So these were the two stories, but the next one I think probably will be scarier because this one happened at the new academy, which is
HTA.
at HTA.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we spent 1 month there before passing out.
Okay.
And this one day I was going home. I didn't feel anything, but then, as usual, you wait for the bus comes, you take the bus, get back home,
Yeah.
and all that. So I get back home. After some time, my sister can see and sense all these spirits. So this thing followed me from old HTA to my house,
Yeah.
and because my sister can see it, so it lingered in her room and was disturbing her.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then she fell sick and all her. It's her usual reaction whenever she has experiences like this. She falls sick, vomiting, headache, migraine, don't want to eat,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then so she told my mom and all. My mom got someone to come and see her lah, a bomo. So
Okay.
that bomo came. He saw her, and he saw the spirit, and then he left with the spirit. But he said that this spirit is malicious lah. It's a very dangerous spirit.
Mm.
It turned out to be a Pontianak actually.
My.
And
In a spirit form. Pontianak in a spirit form.
yeah.
Wow.
And 2 months later, the bomo died.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But do you know, like, do you get information on how he died?
I don't quite recall now lah, all those information, but I know that bomo died lah. It was freaky lah.
Yeah,
2
man.
months later. Because the guy said that this one, if he didn't come in and handle, he would have taken my sister, this spirit.
Oh crap. Okay.
Oh.
So
So those were the 3 stories related to my time in the police force.
yeah, but how's your sister was okay after that?
Yeah, she was okay after that, but in that same house, it turned out that my neighbor placed a spell on her because my neighbor was jealous of her.
Oh crap. Okay.
Because at that time of it, my sister was in her 20s and all that, young and all. So she was jealous of her youth and her beauty and all that. So she placed a male spirit on her. He was tied to the tree. We were staying on the 2nd floor. So below us there was a tree. So that spirit was tied to the tree. So this spirit was always, tormenting my sister, going around wherever she went, except when she went like far away from the house.
I see.
So
I see.
just up to maybe my neighbor's house, he'll be tormenting her. So that happened, and that forced us to shift house.
Okay. Where was this house where all this happened?
Hougang Avenue 5.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm.
Wow.
And after you
Workers'
guys
Party area.
after you guys moved down, things got better?
Yeah. After that things got better. So okay, see, when this thing happened, my father spoke to his friend that, as he didn't know that at that time this friend of his could do all this like bomo stuff, witchcraft stuff to put that spirit in his control and get it away or whatever.
Yeah,
he didn't know
correct.
all that, but that guy was telling him that the spirit will be placed by the neighbor, and before you leave, just put a banana in the house so that the spirit don't follow you out of the house.
Interesting.
So that's what he did. So we shifted out the house, everything. We brought everything out, all our items out, etc. So the last person to leave the house was he brought a banana along. He put it in the middle of the house
Yeah.
and left. And then that's it. The spell broke from there.
I never heard of that though. Leaving a banana behind, but yeah, I think this will be helpful to some of our viewers who are experiencing stuff.
Well, do you think that leaving food behind is a form of offering to the spirit?
Could be.
Yeah,
Could be, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, one way or another lah. It's like giving them food rather than disturbing us.
Yeah, rather than giving your soul or
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that's scary, man, bro. Scary.
yeah. So those were some experiences I had, and those are just in Singapore.
Oh, you have overseas too?
Yeah. We featured a video just now from a police station in Malaysia. Would you happen to have a story to share about Malaysia?
Yeah, of course. I'm half Malaysian myself, so I belong from a family of policemen there in Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I've seen these balais a bit
Haunted?
You could say so. Certainly.
Okay.
Certainly. Wow.
Yeah. But this one doesn't relate to the balai lah. It's got to do with Port Dickson because our home state is Negeri Sembilan.
Okay. Yeah.
So Port Dickson is a popular destination now recently among Singaporeans before COVID, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we've been going there since like way back lah. So 90s and all. This was quite recent. The first one was on the occasion of my father's 60th birthday.
Okay.
So we booked a bungalow there, or rather my uncle booked a bungalow there. Me and my sister weren't best pleased with the bungalow because when we thought we'd be getting some well-kept bungalow, when we got there, it was like, it looks, not in the best shape.
Yeah.
Some of the
Furnitures.
rooms had like hospital beds on it. Furnitures weren't, the cupboards and all that weren't in great shape either.
Oh, that bad.
Yeah.
The hinges were not good. So I was quite pissed off a bit at the start, and then you get over it, and then you just enjoy. You just come in there, and you just thought, okay, let's enjoy. You have a good time.
Yeah.
You have a good time and all that, and then once the night ended, we all went to sleep, of course. But it was creepy, but we all went to sleep.
Okay.
Nevertheless, or so we thought. And then because I think I made the cardinal sin of using perfume. In the middle of the night. I mean, not in the middle of night lah.
Okay.
After having my shower for dinner.
Yeah.
So I used perfume and then I went to sleep. I didn't, wash up after all the celebrations and all that were over. I just went to sleep like that.
Is it a routine that you do?
What? No, actually, recently, since I got a child, when I go out and come back in, I think I've been being more diligent to wash my face and legs and hands and all. I was sharing this with Noel as well because there are some places that I go to for work that he knows as well that is creepy.
Yeah,
I see.
I see. So those areas I think I don't want to take the chance lah. You got a child. So I went to sleep and all that. Suddenly I heard this thing coming. Something was like coming. And it was like screeching, getting closer. I was lying down and facing the window.
Okay.
So I could sense and hear this thing coming, getting closer and closer, and it's like something I've never ever experienced before in my life up until that moment.
Okay.
So I just closed my eyes. I was just praying, doing my prayers, and just shit scared.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And this sound that you heard and like coming towards you, it was in the room.
Was outside the room.
Oh,
Scratching,
okay.
So this screeching and scratching kind of sound.
Yeah.
Like something is walking towards that the window.
Okay.
So then in that same room was my sister and my cousin sister. So my sister is there, and then she just blurted out, "Go away lah, don't disturb us." And then that thing left.
Wow, she's so daring.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, at certain point, I think someone had to step up, right? To sound off to the spirit or what?
Yeah.
Wow.
So she told me it was a Pontianak.
Oh, she can sense. Oh, yeah, correct.
Yeah, that was after me.
And then what else?
And that,
yeah.
In that same room.
Yeah.
So that in that cupboard there was a small kid in there, which she saw as well.
She saw a small kid inside the cabinet or cupboard.
Cupboard.
Wow.
So it's just, you could safely say, in that house on that night, I think no one really slept very well.
Yeah.
Everyone was had a bit of a sleepless night, disturbed a bit here and there, and just uneasy feeling. So everyone quickly, once it got to the morning, daybreak, and the light came on, we all tried our best to leave as soon as possible, so we could catch up on sleep as well.
Yeah, but how many days were you in this house?
Just one night only.
One night stay. Definitely one night stay.
Yeah.
No way, man. Gonna stay longer than
You
that.
wouldn't want to experience for the second night, right?
Yeah. And then the next one was, this was my mom's birthday. I can't remember how old she was. My mom's birthday, we went to Grand Lexus Hibiscus. I think quite a popular resort in Port Dickson.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got a room there, and in that room there was our own private pool as well. So in that room there was this spirit. Again, my sister saw this. There's this spirit. So this one can be a bit comical because it was all the whole bunch of us was there, cousins and all that. We were all playing in the pool, having a good time, all kind of shapes and sizes in terms of our bodies. Everyone was just jumping around, and then there was in the spirit in the corner was waiting to join in the fun. But that isn't the scary part anyways. The scary part happened that night when we went to sleep. So it's like two adjoining rooms. So in one side of the room was my sister and my parents, the other side was me and my wife.
Yeah.
And there was a door in the middle. We closed that door. So this one I did not hear at all throughout the night. Is something only my sister and my parents heard and experienced. They said that in the middle of the night, suddenly the door started vibrating, aggressively.
Yeah.
Wow.
The door started like something wanted to get past the door and get into the room.
Yeah.
So again, my sister just stepped up and then told the spirit to buzz off.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, your sister is very brave, man.
Yes, exactly. Not just brave. I mean, there's a very fine line of being brave and also doing the right thing at the right moment.
Correct.
You get what I mean?
Brave plus fed up also sometimes, because sometimes these spirits, it's one thing to be able to see, but I've seen her as well, when she sees her experience and all that, it takes a toll on her health.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
So those were my experiences.
Can your sister still see?
I believe she can. Yeah, she can. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Man, I always believe that if one of our family members have this given ability, right? She's like the protector of the family.
Yeah.
In a way. Or maybe that very person is a protector of the family. I mean, it put you in a good advantage, right, Rasvinder?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't need to work.
I mean, we that last story also, before we entered the room, my sister already sensed the vibes wasn't right.
Yeah.
But my father kept insisting, no, we stay here in this room. So they had a bit of an argument at the start, but then okay lah, whatever, holiday, enjoy lah. So we ignored that. So after the experience, my father said, "Okay, no more. I will listen to you."
There you go.
So did he keep his word?
So far, yeah, I guess so. Because of other hotels we've gone to since then as a family,
It's been
yeah,
safe lah.
no such thing. Yeah,
That's great. Yeah, because you don't want to experience stuff like this on a holiday because you're there to
Exactly.
enjoy, you know.
Yeah.
And these spirits, right? They have the ability to ruin a holiday. I mean, you will never forget the holiday, but not for the reasons that you paid good money for. Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. For us, it was more like a sort of homecoming, anyways, lah. It's just our home place wasn't that far away from Port Dickson. You know, it's just Port Dickson is just like a beach resort sort of thing away from our home place. So yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But sorry to backtrack to your story in the very beginning of our interview. You mentioned that during that short span of time when you are doing BMT in Police Academy, you meant so far that you have shared on this podcast, you have shared three experience, right? So far the three stories
in PA, yes.
Wow, within that short span of time, you experienced three encounters with all these entities or paranormal activities.
Yeah. 7 months there. I had.
Oh, 7 months. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Hey, but still, wow. Man, it can be lucky or unlucky now.
Yeah, it depends
yeah.
how
It depends how you want to put it.
Yeah.
True.
But how?
Yeah, correct. Like if the old PA, there are areas it's at night. You know, like when we what do you call that? I forgot the word they used to. You know, when we book in on Sunday nights, and then we have to march to our company and all that. Yeah. So you know, there are areas there near the swimming pool. All those three areas and all those areas are all very spooky at night.
Okay, just a quick question, Rasvinder. While you were there, do you happen to know any of the vicinities there that is how to say that is abandoned or any of the recruits that cannot enter?
Yeah, it's
no.
Forbidden entry.
Forbidden entry, yeah, correct.
Yeah. No, we weren't made aware of any of such areas.
Okay.
Because because I come from the army, so my army camp back then has a specific building that they actually inform all the recruits during our BMT time, do not enter this building, this abandoned building. So yeah, I thought it might apply the same to the old HTA.
Old PA, bro.
Old PA, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no such thing informed to us. Maybe NS squads maybe might know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand you have a book, right?
Yeah. I wrote a book during the lockdown.
Okay, what's your book about?
Maiden book. Okay, so this story is entirely fictional. But it so happens to be later during my research, it turned out to be something that actually did happen in around the 80s, 90s in Singapore.
Okay.
So I mean, of course, there's a new twist to it. So there's a modern twist to it where this guy is a pilot. He's been laid off work, so he gets to driving delivery services to make ends meet, so to speak. And he just got this pickup for this delivery, or rather to deliver an item to this place. And then this place is somewhere, I've given it Mount Sophia, because I've been to, I myself was doing that time doing a delivery, so I know I've gone to some places where it did look like quite old apartment / condominium types. Yeah, which I feel maybe might have something there.
Yeah.
So anyways, he goes, delivers this thing to this place, and then the person who he delivers to, encaptures him completely, makes him his slave, and what else she needs? It's a she, and she needs the seed of an adulterous man to survive.
Wow.
So she has like slaves. She has kept many slaves, and anytime she wants someone, she'll just enchant a spell, and then that person will come.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then every time the person gives up his seed, his lifespan it decreases.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
So this, anyways, I got to warn the listeners as well. The content is R21.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I see.
Interesting. Yeah.
Just a quick question, right? What inspired you to write this?
This book.
This great tale of yours.
Actually, nothing really. I was like had time on my hands, thinking, let's write a ghost story.
Yeah.
Let's write a ghost story because everyone loves a ghost story. I love reading ghost stories as well.
I think it's
So
very
I thought
creative
of
of
it.
you doing that also.
Yeah, I love that. And then the other aspect of it was, sex sells. So incorporate something like that in it.
Yeah, that is true. Sex does sell.
Yeah. So, just incorporate part of it in it, and that's it. Just write a story. It was my maiden attempt. Let's see how it goes. And then, don't want to give too much of the story away, but
Exactly.
Eventually, somehow or other, this guy's been caught up in all of this because when he was all normal and he was a pilot, he was adulterous.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why he got caught up in it, and then his wife saves him from it with the help of a medium. But this is a Hindu medium. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of like how they operate, but I did some research on it.
Okay.
So it happens to be one of my referees. He is I noticed that this guy is very pious and all. He's always got ash on his head, on his forehead, and also I was very curious, so spoke more about this Hinduism and the gods that they have and all that. Spoke more about it with him, and then slowly found out that there are these like guardian gods
Yeah,
called Aya.
I think a story like this, it always give a new light to listeners and also readers out there, right? In the light of having hope, clinging onto something, right?
To something,
Well, it's interesting to actually go deep into like this kind of stories. Okay, by the way,
so
Rasvinder,
I found out from him on these rituals they do, because it happened to be that he used to take part in exorcisms before. So he explained to me the rituals that it took to get the spirits out, and what they do, what offering they give, and all that. It's quite detailed, but I don't think I went into that much detail in the book. But and during that research, that's when I found out. He told me that I was sharing with him the story a bit, what happened. He told me these kind of things actually did happen in Singapore in the 1980s, 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
interesting.
I actually just stumbled upon something that turned out to be a true story.
Yeah. What's the title of your book?
Yeah.
It's called The Fair Lady.
The Fair Lady, and people can get this book on Amazon?
Amazon, yes. I'm going to put it up on Gumroad, so it's easier to download.
Okay.
It's an ebook, yeah.
Right. If you can send me the link, I'll definitely put it up on the GFS Facebook page.
Sure, for sure, bro.
All right, man.
Will do.
Amazing.
All right.
Man.
Thank you so much for taking the time out to speak to us. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
And thanks for sharing your paranormal experiences.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'll be listening more to your podcast.
Hey,
I normally listen to
thank you.
podcasts when I'm working out, so not been doing that much recently.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much, Rasvinder.
Right.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
welcome.
Okay.
All the best
My
with your
pleasure.
book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye.
Wow.
Well, right. Police
Yeah.
Academy, the old Police Academy has got so many stories,
Man, when I get to know about Rasvinder's story on the about the police academy, his experience on the police academy. I didn't know that within the bunks they got experience of children running around, man,
Yeah.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
How creepy is that, man?
Exactly right. Then it makes you wonder what happened to these children. How come they passed on at such a young age?
Is that place used to be a kampong, or is that place used to be a living community?
I have no idea. I don't know much about Mount Pleasant. All I know is that it used to be a cemetery, but I can't remember which part.
Yeah.
Because there's a detention center just at the back of Police Academy. That's where Masalamat was. And Masalamat escaped from that detention, right? And then he went down the slope and then he ended up in a cemetery. But yeah, I don't know. I know the Polo Club is there.
I see.
Yeah, Singapore Polo Club. And then I don't know much about the rest of the place.
Amazing. Because when hearing about Rasvinder experience, I think it really opened up that the old PA is definitely haunted, man.
Yeah, definitely. Like 100%.
Definitely.
Because it's so old,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let me go back to the date where it was built.
Man, for our viewers, right, who are viewing to us right now, like, please do leave a comment about the old PA.
Yeah.
And by the way, PA stands for Police Academy. That is what our episode is all about.
Yeah. It was opened for use in 1929. That's how long ago, man.
But
So-
before that,
Yeah, before that, what was it
Yeah.
before? Yeah.
definitely, man, it's something that is worth for us to actually dig out the history.
Yeah, I have an old Singapore map somewhere around, so I'll be able to see, because it actually
Ooh.
lists what, there's a plantation here, and so I got this map, so I'm gonna go and look at it and see what was at this
Interesting.
Mount Pleasant Road.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open up for Q&A.
Yes.
If you guys have a question, all you have to do is to leave a comment on Facebook, right, on this post lah. Right, you have to do it on this post, and then Indra's gonna read it out because I can't see anything on my end.
Okay, we have a shout out here from No Rizwan. Me, Squad 26, Charlie Coy, Mid 2001, Batch 104, Intake NS BMT. Referring to his squad intake lah, or intake lah during his NS
Okay.
for the old PA. Yeah lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we have. Okay, this is not a question. Okay, just hold on. Delta Koi. Okay, Delta Koi. Yes, that is where the woman police trainees used to stay into.
Okay.
That area is really haunted. Delta Koi of the old PA.
Right. Yeah, if one of you could tell us what you experienced at Delta Koi or Charlie Koi,
that'll
or
be enlightening, right?
yeah.
Okay. We have. Okay, the same guy just now. No Rizwan.
Yeah.
NS men like me before where can loiter around anyhow, unlike the regular. That
Yeah.
means referring to what we actually mentioned during our podcast just now. Is there any forbidden places?
I think they were forbidden from loitering around.
Yeah, but for regulars it's different.
Yeah.
Regulars you can have the how to say, the leeway, right? To go.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a question here
Okay.
by
Go.
Sec N. Only Malays can see Pontianak. Never heard of people from other races seeing them in Singapore.
Oh no! I've met other races like Chinese, Indians, and all that have told me they've seen a Pontianak. We had Chris that was on the show, and Chris is a Eurasian and he's seen a Pontianak. So yeah, I do know of other races as well that have seen this. I have not. I've heard her.
Basically, the term of the word Pontianak derived from the Malay language, right? Definitely. But when we talk about entities, anyone can see it, man.
Yeah, but
Be
in
any
Southeast
race.
Asia,
Yeah.
they have the Pontianak as well, just called something else like
Kuntilanak. Right?
Kuntilanak,
Yeah.
and then Thailand has got their own version. I know Japan has as well. Top of my head, I can't
Thailand.
remember. Yeah.
Nang Nak, is it?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Okay, we have a question here. Did any one of you hear a child giggle during our live show?
Yeah, I heard as well. I think it's was I don't know. I know I heard, but it's
okay,
Rasvinder's child. I think
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe because he's on the line just now with us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's hope it is.
If it's not, why you laugh, man?
I don't know.
I thought you should be excited.
Yeah.
No,
Of course,
no.
lah. You know, it's cool, right? If it was, and then we can listen to it again.
Okay. Okay. We have from Shah Sanyap. Oh, I think this is very long. He's trying to share. Oh, but this is in the army. Okay, we want if you can, okay, guys, your experience from the old PA.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to the first page. All right. Okay, from Calvinder Singh. Okay, this one. Okay, it's apparently that they have been talking among each other. This is the thing about moderating the comment section. Okay, it's not that easy.
Yeah,
Looks
I know.
easy, right? Okay. Here we have a question. Does the crest, army, police, or SCDF that we see the crest, right?
Yeah.
On the beret really works by warding off ghosts? Rumors had it that it was blessed by all religion. Is it true?
Yeah, they say it's true, but I've never seen them do it. I don't know, man. It's good to believe that it's holy.
Blessed, yeah.
But I don't know. To me, it's just an object. Everything, everything in life, religious or not,
Yeah.
it is an object. If you believe in it, it works. If you don't, then obviously it's not going to work. Yeah, that's my take.
Yeah. Okay, there's a question for you, bro.
Yes.
Hi, Noel.
Hello.
You have a video that you visited Santika, Thailand.
Yes.
And you mentioned you were going back to the site again with your team. Have you gone back yet?
I was in Bangkok last year, just before COVID hit, and the guy that appeared on my show, both we met up, and there was no way for us to go back there because they've completely redeveloped that land. Because they, like, after I did it, then a lot of other people, a lot of other locals,
They follow suit.
yeah, and then there were a lot of foreigners that were doing it as well. Just as an adventure. To them, it wasn't about looking for ghosts. It was just about an adventure, I think, for them to create their own YouTube
Content.
videos. And then that became a problem for the people living in the area.
I
So they have
see.
redeveloped and there's no way to go back there. Yeah.
Kudos to you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have a comment here by Ajay Nai. In old PA, there is in old PA there is a jungle that you have to cross to get to Echo Company, and there is the infamous abandoned in the jungle which you will see on your way to Echo Company, abandoned jungle. Okay, Echo Company is pretty haunted because it is separated from the rest of the other compounds in PA because of the jungle. I stayed in Echo Company and it was incredibly haunted. From the first night I was there until I pass out. Other parts of old PA too are haunted. For example, the swimming pool, where they discourage you from using it after 7 p.m. There you go. This is what I'm looking for right just now.
Yeah.
Is there any forbidden place? So why is the swimming pool forbidden after 7 p.m.?
Because they would hear a lot of stuff going on in the swimming pool when night falls, and then they know that there's nobody there, but then they will hear a lot of activity. They will hear like splashes in the water. You could be like looking right at the swimming pool.
Creepy,
you will hear
bro.
the splashes and all.
Yeah.
But there's nobody in it. Right? That's what my dad used to tell me. And my dad also used to tell me that where the range is.
Yeah.
is haunted. There was
Serious,
there's always this old man that will be sitting at the back. You know, there's a staircase at the back of the range, and this old man will be there. And like he's the guy that guards the place, but he's not a human being.
Oh,
Yeah.
scary, man. Okay, we have a comment here by Carl Lewis. Behind the old PA was an underground prison, if I'm not wrong, also haunted. This is the prison that you're referring to? That
Yeah, it's the detention prison, right?
yeah.
By ISD. Yeah, it has to be that one. That's the one that Mas Selamat was in.
I see.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we have a question by Daniel Ali. Hey GFS, hey Daniel.
Hey, I hope you're feeling better, bro.
I got a question for Noel.
Yes, sir.
When you go places to do your ghost hunting investigation, do you seek permission or go places that is cordoned off?
Yeah, I mean, we have to because we don't want to get into trouble with the police. So we got to get permission first, whether it's from SLA or NParks or just whichever bloody government agency. But you know, we do that part. Yeah, so we ask for permission, but other than that, spiritually, no, we never ever ask. I mean, we are there to do our job, right? Yeah, so spiritually we don't, but for legal reasons, yeah, we do.
We have to. Yeah. Okay, we have a question by Chinda Siu. Why is Mount Pleasant so haunted? I mean,
yeah, I want to know as well. Yeah.
Man, if the viewers out there who knows the history behind Mount Pleasant, we would definitely want to get into it, man.
Yeah. You know, there's been a few times, right, where I take a taxi from town when I used to live in Old Upper Thompson Road. And I'll tell the taxi driver to go by Mount Pleasant, right? Sometimes they'll just say no, you know. Like, because it's like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
They reject you.
Yeah, they say, no. I want to go by the other way. I said, no, but that's like the it's going to take me longer, right?
Yeah, you have to pay more, right?
Yeah. Right. It's the metered fare. This is before Grab and all. And then they'll just say, no, it's not safe.
I see.
Yeah, but then you know that they're just afraid of ghosts. So I think a lot of Singaporeans know that Mount Pleasant is one of the most haunted roads in Singapore. Yeah.
Okay, we have an exclusive comment from an ex-regular who stayed in the old PA.
Okay.
Okay. By this Christopher Tan. I was ex-regular and stayed at PA Alpha Koi Block 25 in the mid-90s. The toilet at level 2 always flush by itself in the middle of the night. So we try our best not to go to the toilet past midnight. Oh my God.
Wow.
What if you have to take number 2 lah, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah, because you can pee in a bottle, but then, you know.
How are you going to execute your number 2, man?
Yeah.
But it's scary. Scary, man. Man, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't go to the toilet at night?
Yeah,
right. Because definitely you feel safe. You feel safer in your bunk, right?
Yeah, but then, you know, sometimes if you really need to go to the toilet, you would just go, right? Yeah, maybe get your buddies together. I don't know, man.
But that's what happened to Rasvinder, what? His buddy wake him up. But actually,
it's not him.
It's not him.
Yeah, basket.
Oh, man. Then next time, wake the whole squad lah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we have a question here by Glenn Lai. GFS team.
Yo.
Have you ever visited Harpa Villa?
Yes.
There's an abandoned building where I had walked past and I felt that there is something calling me in. I researched it and it stated that they place old statues there.
Yeah. Okay, here's a little secret. I recently, right? Not recent. I think this was maybe October or November last year. I walked around Haw Par Villa at night. Totally legal though. We were allowed to be in Haw Par Villa. I was just told that I cannot do a paranormal investigation, but I was free to walk around alone. So we were doing this our new series called History Mysteries, which I'll talk about in just a while. So I walked around Haw Par Villa all by myself. So I know which place you're talking about because I came across
that same encounter.
Yeah, and it had all these statues. That was a bit freaky, but I walked into the gates of hell. Right? I think that it's called that. where they show you the different stages of hell.
Yeah.
And I walked in, right? I walked to the halfway mark,
Mm.
and I was alone.
Mm.
And then this fear just overcame me,
Wow.
and I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna turn around and leave. And then just when I was leaving,
Yeah.
this huge shadow just went by me. Yeah, like, but it's not even a shadow. It's like this dark black mass, you know. Then, and I said, okay. So at least my instinct was right. But yeah, I think when Haw Par Villa does open to the public, and you can go in at night, it's beautiful now because the lighting and all is just amazing. Everything's lit up in different colors. It's very nice. So this series I'm doing that I did, it's called
History Mysteries.
History Mysteries. It's out on Me Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's out on Me Watch. And it's quite cool. I'm in a few episodes. There's one that I'm in. I think almost like the whole thing where I brought the host Adrian Pang to a part of Sembawang, right, the Kampong Wak Hassan area, and we did a paranormal investigation. So a lot of you have been asking me to do a paranormal investigation. When am I coming back to do it? So I did it for MediaCorp, and it's on Me Watch. And then if you don't have Me Watch, you don't have the app, it's totally fine. It's going to be on Channel 5 from the 7th of April at 10 p.m., right? Because it's got paranormal content, so it cannot be earlier. It's at 10 p.m. from the 7th of April. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. By the way, we have a comment here by Ajay Nair regarding to the jungle that near the Echo Company just now earlier.
Yeah.
He mentioned. Okay, in the jungle next to Echo Company, there is a abandoned well. That is the well you will see on your way to Echo Company.
Okay.
There are infamous stories about it, and it's pretty creepy areas. Okay, by the way, I want to give this shout out to Ajay Nair because just now early on, I was sharing about my good friend experience of him catching a black figure, right?
Yeah.
While he was smoking at night.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's nearby this well.
Oh.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
I can recall.
Huh.
Yeah. I forget to mention just now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nearby this well.
Is this well located near the area where the CID will always have their little exhibits? Because I remember a well
Yeah.
in this like building, but I can't remember whether I think it was a single story building. And then the CID occupied one of the rooms. And I remember a well being in the area, but I don't know whether this is near the Echo Company.
Wow, interesting. Maybe Ajay Nair would comment on that. Well, thank you so much for the story. Okay, wait, let's see. We have any question? Okay, we have a question here. Which location, including overseas, that you have been that was the most scariest?
Wow.
It's very hard to, because you have a few, right?
Yeah, but
you have a few that is too good for you to leave out, right?
yeah, but then I wouldn't call it like very scary because I would go back there. Yeah.
To experience it again.
Yeah, to experience it again. Like I wouldn't mind, you know. I'm wired like that, you know. It's not like I get very scared. I mean, I'll get scared of like if the room had a lot of cockroaches, then I will never ever go back there. But if it's paranormal, yeah. Wow. Right now, top of my head, I can't really think of a place overseas because I mean, I have this thing where wherever I go, there's a very high chance that there will be paranormal activity because I think I just attract, you know.
It's your energy,
you know, I used to attract. So wherever we go, and then something will happen. So everybody that's close to me or around me, they're already prepared for it. But I think Pulau Ubin, right? I've gone camping there, just for the fun of it, and then it turned out to be horrible because you know we were being disturbed like the entire night. I think this was Maman Beach. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, man. I can't really answer your question because right now I'm just thinking of like the most scariest incident, and I can't think of anything.
Because you have a lot of it, right?
Yeah, too many.
Yeah, too many of it.
Yeah, and I think all the really bad ones are in my book. Yeah, but on top of my head now, I nothing's coming to mind.
Well, It's always like that, man. When you want to relay the best
Yeah.
form of information, that you will just get jammed.
Yeah.
But by the way, thank you for everyone who lovingly comment on our comment section, or
Yeah.
even ask we all a question, right? Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
And for those who appreciate our content week in, week out, please do not forget to like and share. And please, if you really, really love us, please buy us a coffee at www.buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good episode, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it, man.
Very good banter and all. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
like this.
So the final conclusion that we can sum up here is that do not go to the OPA.
Well, if you do go to the OPA, please take a lot of photos because I would love to see how it looks now.
Is it still around? It is,
Yeah,
right?
I passed by a
But
few
it's-
times, but yeah, I don't know what they use it for. I think Cisco is using it.
Cisco
Yeah.
is using it for the training right now. But
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's still as haunted like before.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it will forever be haunted. I
As
think.
long as that place is still there, lah.
Yeah, when the MRT station does open there, and then we're gonna get like a lot of stories like we have from like Bradle MRT, Toa Payoh MRT station. Yeah, it'll definitely be a hot spot, like 100%.
I'm dying to hear, man.
Yeah, the stories will flow in.
Yeah. Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, brother.
But it's been a good show.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up the show. Yes,
Yeah.
are we?
Yep. Thank
Okay.
you so much, everyone, for viewing in to Haunted Hour.
Yes.
And please, stay tuned to our next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna be live again next Friday. At 9:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Noel Boyd. Once again, thank you for tuning in.
My name is Indra Sahib. See you next week.
See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.